Welcome to my podcast. Let's talk about it. My name is Tiana Badjue, and I have my girl Ari here with us today to talk about her experience of her organization getting the Black Lives Matter flag put up at the University of New Haven. This podcast is a part of University of New Haven Welcome Project, a collection of stories about diversity, inclusion, and belonging. So let's talk about it. I want to know your experience with getting the Black Lives Matter flag up, but first we want to get to know you a little bit. So Ariana, where are you from?
Hi, thanks for having me. So, as you already said, my name is Ariana and I am from Jersey.
Okay, why did you come to the University of New Haven?
I came to the University of New Haven originally because of the forensic science program, because that is my major. And also I visited the school like 5 times. So
Yeah.
I kind of came here a lot, and every time I came it rained, and my tour guide said that if I liked the tour and it rained, then I probably liked the atmosphere of the school, and then I ended up liking it.
Yeah, same for me. I came here like 6 times for forensic, but I didn't make it. I had to change my major, but kudos to you.
Man, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, I know.
It really isn't.
It wasn't for me. So how are you involved here at the university?
So on campus, I am a resident assistant. I was an OL, like an orientation leader, and then I applied to be an orientation coordinator, so I work with that. I am a forensic lab assistant, and I'm a charger ambassador, so like I give tours and work the open houses and stuff. And then I'm the president of the Black Student Union.
Oh, you're a busy gal. So why were you interested in being in the Black Student Union Club?
So I originally wanted to be a part of the Black Student Union because I saw it my freshman year at the involvement fair. And as you already know, we go to a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution, and I needed to be around my people. So I went to the club my freshman year, and then COVID hit. I had stopped going to the meetings a little bit, but then after COVID, I was just like, nah, I can't leave school, and I barely know anybody. So I tried to get more involved my sophomore year, and then that's when everything started.
Yeah, so I know you got elected to be the president of BSU. So tell me how you felt about that when you found out.
Originally, I didn't want to be president because I knew that it was going to be a big role, and I was only in the position I had the position I had prior to being president was the public relations chair. So I worked with the Instagram a lot, made the flyers and stuff like that. But I knew that president was going to be a lot, and I already do a lot of things on campus, so I didn't want to stretch myself too thin. But they asked me to be president, and then I just said yes because I don't know. But I ended up enjoying it, and I'm glad that I took the position because it's been very, very interesting. But I appreciate the challenge that it's been giving me.
So when you found out you were president, or you were going to be president for BSU, what goals did you want to accomplish as being a president?
Because we were coming from COVID, I would say that one of the goals was to get more people involved, because it was very hard going to the meetings and even like having meetings with each other virtually. The virtual realm was like very, very hard. Everyone was tired of it. So getting more acquainted with people and working together with the other multicultural organizations was another goal, because I think COVID kind of separated us a little bit, and we stopped like meeting all together and seeing what each other was doing and making sure we're not doing the same things. If one club is doing a paint night, we don't need to do another one next week, do something else. So I really wanted to get that together again and just have more fun on campus. Like colleges, majority of people go to college and they'll be here for about 4 years. So just make the best out of it and, hang out with the people that you want to hang out with.
Yeah, I feel you. So I know in February, the Black Lives Matter flag was up and you were the one responsible for this. So tell me your experience the process of getting that up there.
So originally, my sophomore year, they wanted to do the Black Lives Matter painting. They did that downtown by Yale, actually, in the New Haven area. And the NAACP asked volunteers if anyone wanted to help do that. So we went down there and did it. And we were just like, well, we want to do something like that on our campus. So then we came back and I heard that it was talked about to the higher up people. And they kind of got a lot of backlash and it was a no. So then we were just like, well, we're going to figure out something else to do since we can't do that. And then I came back in the summer when I had to work orientation and I saw that they had the 2 rainbow walkways in the front of campus. And obviously, you know, I support the LGBTQ plus community and I'm glad our school does as well. But it was just like, if you're going to do one thing, you can do the other because there's 2 walkways and you can do one BLM one or the other one can like remain a rainbow. And I didn't really like that, you know, we got a no when we asked. So then we were trying to think of, you know, other things that we can do. So I was just like, we should have a Black Lives Matter flag raising because they never had one on campus before.
Okay. So did the school make it hard or easy? I know you said you had to go through a lot of emailing, but how did you find that process?
I think it wasn't as hard as we thought it would be. It actually became a bigger thing than what I originally thought it was going to be. I wanted it, you know, we go there, say a little speech, put the flag up, and, you know, go about your day. But it ended up being a ceremony. It ended up like the news came, the reporters came, they were asking us questions after. We got a congressman to come and speak, and it just became like an actual event. Like it was a program that we had to do and set up everything. I had to write a speech, the dean spoke, and I'm very like grateful that she is here because I feel like because we have people of color that are in those type of positions, it's easier to get a yes. If we didn't have people of color that were in charge of different things at the school, I feel like personally it would be a lot harder and we would get some backlash because, you know, this is it's a big criminal justice forensic science school, and Black Lives Matter, some people take it as a political thing, but it's not a political thing. It's like Black lives have to matter, period. Yeah. Like in the criminal justice world and in the world, period, just because like our lives just seem not to matter right now. So, you know, everyone was going to say their opinion, but we're just grateful that we're getting a sprinkle of people of color on board with us so that we have some support from the faculty and staff and stuff.
That's good. I agree. I think not only does the student body have to be diverse, but the faculty and people who are in charge should be diverse because they can also understand all the diverse people they attracted and could help them with the issues diverse people have better. So how did you feel that day? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you scared of backlash? Because, you know, people might feel like, why does the Black Lives Matter flag needs to be up? So what were you feeling that day?
I was nervous because I did get some news that, you know, they tried to not have a Black Lives Matter flag up before, but they tried to do, you know, just Black events, period, on campus. And they got a lot of backlash for that. There was like name calling. There were a lot of no's. There was protest on campus, just trying to get people of color to be heard. And I wasn't sure if that dynamic was still here with the staff and the faculty or even some students. So I was just grateful that it ended up being a success. And I was nervous at first just because of all the stuff that I was warned about. But I'm glad that I got a warning because I was mentally prepared for someone to have like negative comments. And actually, the school posted it on their university page, and there were a lot of negative comments that were, yes, there were, because they were like, oh, why can't we do something for every month? Like, why did you decide to do this? But we also did something for October because October is LGBTQ plus History Month. And a lot of people don't know that, but they had a rainbow flag up for October, and then we wanted to do this in February because it's Black History Month. And then you know, alumni were saying, some people were saying that like, oh, they're not gonna put in money to the school anymore, and a lot of people were commenting, Yeah, but then
That
current
is
students,
crazy.
current students were commenting back to them and saying, "All right, well, we don't need your money anyway." And it was just like, "Oh, well, we have some support from
Right.
the
The
students."
students.
Yeah, and some athletes too, because it was just like, especially a lot of our athletes are people of color, and I just feel like
Yeah.
if you don't support, then we have a big athletic school. We're about to be D1 soon, so if you don't support them, we give y'all a lot of
Right.
money here.
Yeah. Your whole team basically.
Right. But I was nervous about that, and then I kind of relaxed and everything went smoothly, and we were just like very happy that we ended up doing it.
Well, I'm happy it ended well. So I know you started this tradition of having the Black Lives Matter flag be put up during Black History Month. But what other goals do you have for BSU to make sure African American students still feel included here at the university?
I would like to not only do the Black Lives Matter flag raising, but we have other signs because it was our centennial 2 years ago we're in 2022. So in 2020 it was our centennial, and they put a lot of success starts here in 100 years on different buildings, and I want one of them to say Black Lives Matter bright yellow so that
Everybody can see
everyone
it.
can see it when you're driving down Boston Post Road, and and just know that when you come to the school we
Here.
talk about a lot of like inclusion, and if you don't support that, then don't come here. Because you have to have that mindset when you come to college. Like, I don't know, that's just something that we want to do besides the flag raising, because next year is the 50th anniversary that the Black Student Union is going to be on campus, and we just have a lot of things planned. We want to get the breast cancer awareness event going. They did that in February before, and we're also doing the Sankofa Ball again this year. We did the Black Girls Rock Luncheon this year. And this year was kind of like a trial run for us. But then next year we're going to get everything flowing. And we're going to prepare all this stuff in the summertime because it's the 50th. So a lot of pressure.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And congratulations with all your accomplishments here so far. Thank you, Ariana, for joining the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having the courage to get the Black Lives Matter flag up during Black History Month and making sure African American students felt included here at the university. I am Tiana Badjue, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Let's Talk About It. This podcast is part of the University of New Haven Welcome Project, a collection of strong stories about diversity, inclusion, and belonging. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.